Mr. Price.
Thank you, Mr. President. Out of abundance of caution, I'm recusing myself from item 6 because my wife's previous employer has worked with one of the organizations listed on the project.
All right.
Chief Moore, I feel like I've heard that before, but it has a nice ring to it.
12 ayes. This matter is adopted forthwith, sir.
Excellent. Congratulations, Chief.
Good morning. Do you want general public comment and the item?
Sir, I would like item 6.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general. Go ahead.
Public comment. Item 6, I'm going to do in honor of Mr. Eric Preven, who passed away last Saturday, along with Mr. Serrano, who passed away a few months ago. If they were here, they would have spoken out on that issue. Again, Mr. Eric Preven, thank you for being someone who was fighting for this country.
Can we pause this time?
Anyway,
I
let's
understand
move
you're
on to public comment.
There you go. You have 1 minute. You can talk about it there. Go ahead.
You know, how about that rain? I was going to talk about the rain and how it's, you know, Porter Ranch is safe for another couple of weeks. But then when I was here and I was hearing about safe streets, and I think about the same area in Old Porter Ranch where almost every month there's somebody that crashes into a lightning pole, someone who runs into a wall, and yet this council does nothing. So, what was that, Lord? Oh, the Lord asked me to ask you folks, what the hell's wrong with you? That you guys know of something that is so dangerous, a place that can catch on fire, and yet you do nothing. What is it that you have invested in seeing Old Porter Ranch burn up? What do you see in seeing people speeding 70, 80 miles an hour on one of our streets? What is it? Is it money? Is it a lack of leadership?
Speaker, your time has expired. Next speaker. Okay. Speaker, your time has expired. We need to move on to the next speaker. Okay, so you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Candida, and I am with Save Our Services, and we are asking to ban the restriction on limited time housing rentals, because if you let the people rent the house out, then they can turn around, you guys can get taxes from that, and the funds can go back into the community for the different funding organizations like children's programs, housing, and different things that would help the community better. So by letting people rent out the units, Airbnbs and such as that, then you can collect the taxes from that, and then that money can go towards the housing shortage of homeless housing funding, the programs that are not being funded right now because of the lack of funding. And thank you.
Good morning, City Council members. My name is Abi Curiel. I'm here to elevate the TGI Wellness and Equity Initiative. Our community has fought long and hard for the right to services and integration into institutions that have historically excluded us. But throughout all of history, one thing has remained true, that when institutions fail us, we are each other's safety nets. We are each other's family. We are each other's support and each other's bridge to knowledge and access. In this city, we are the ones who knows who hires us as trans and gender diverse people. We are the ones when entities who know which organizations, clinics, hospitals are the safest and safer for us. When we experience violence on the street, we are the ones who take care of each other. So it's long overdue that this city and our elected representatives continue investing in our leaders, our knowledge bearers, and those that serve as the bridge to access for our health and safety.
Mi nombre es Edith Narváez y estamos aquí porque sabemos que a todos nos preocupa la asequibilidad de la vivienda.
Housing accessibility. ¿Me permite? Sorry. ¿Me puede recordar su nombre, señora?
Mi nombre es Edith Narváez.
My name is Edith Narváez, and I am here because a lot of us are worried about housing accessibility. Adelante.
Pero limitar los alquileres a corto plazo
Continúe.
no crea viviendas a largo plazo.
But limiting short-term rentals doesn't create doesn't create solutions long-term, or living spaces long-term. Continúe.
Simplemente elimina una fuente de ingresos clave que podría financiarlas.
It simply eliminates a source of income that could fund them.
Si de verdad queremos solucionar el problema de las personas sin hogar y construir viviendas asequibles,
If we really want to solve the problem of people living on the streets and truly build affordable housing, continúe,
necesitamos dinero.
we need money.
Los ingresos de los alquileres a corto plazo pueden formar parte de esta solución.
And so the income that we get from these short-term rentals, this could be part of the solution.
De forma transparente, responsable y reinvirtiendo en la comunidad.
And be so transparently, responsibly, and it would be a way to reinvest in the community.
Por eso les pedimos que por favor lo tomen en consideración.
And that is why we're asking you today
Gracias.
to please consider this. Thank you.
Good morning, buenos dias. My name is Norma Isabel Virgen. I'm from the San Fernando Valley. I am a nurse. I am a member of the Chicano Latino Democrat Club, and I am a organizer for over 3 decades. In the San Fernando Valley, we take pride in practical problem solving. We are asking for we're not asking for a handouts. We are asking for a smart policy regulated short-term rental can help found potholes, repair public safety, and local amenities. Let's stop pretending that saying no, fix anything. Programmatic progress means updating all rules to meet today's challenges. This ordinance is a step in the right direction. This is a common sense issue for the Valley. We have a strong neighborhoods, active homeowners, and plenty of visitors. Why can't we turn that into a regulated revenue? Let's pass this. Thank you for the opportunity. We need money, we need both police, and we need...
Thank you, Speaker. Your time is
LA is in a crisis.
Good morning.
Good
Item
morning.
6 and general public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute for item 6 and 1 minute for general. Go ahead.
Thank you. While we know that the offices of the council president is busy selling out the hood and pushing out Black communities and brown residents off the Crenshaw corridor, we wish that this office, as the president and the leader of the council, would take for Trans Awareness Month to uplift care for our communities, not just sending money to developers and private interests to continue to gentrify and push out our cities. Thank you to the offices of Councilwoman Hernandez and Heather Hutch for introducing a motion and a proclamation for Trans Awareness Month.
Okay.
Thank you
General
to the
public comment.
Thank you to the communications team of City 13 for seconding, and thank you to the members of Councilmember Park's team for helping us with this resolution as a second as well. For the rest of you, I know that in June, a lot of you had like little pride and rainbow proclamations. I know we're doing the lights next Thursday while all of you are off on your undeserved vacation, but at least for the half of you, over half of you that are up for re-election, this is the moment. We need to move on this now. We cannot wait for March. We cannot wait till next June to the primaries because we may never have this makeup of a city council. So we want to make sure that this city council is uplifting care and opportunity for our community. So City 3, thank you for meeting with us. City 5, thank you for working with the budget to make sure that when we return in the next 2 weeks, that we're moving as part of the unmet needs and the budget priority process. City 10, Monica, we look forward to you standing up with the Latino community and members of the Valley. And City 9, we'll see what's up with that. And then lastly, City 15, every time I email Anissa, I get an out of office. So please let us know who we can meet so that we can move on this. Thank you for your time.
Good morning, council members. I am Yvette Villanueva on behalf of Women Raise the Game, a nonprofit organization committed to elevating women in sports and entertainment. Today, we are here to ask for your support. As you know, in the next 3 years, Los Angeles will host the World Cup, Super Bowl, and the Olympics. The world is coming to our city, and that means a surge in tourism, opportunity, and economic growth. But right now, our policies are leaving money on the table. A modern short-term rental ordinance could ensure those visitors contribute directly to our city services, our parks, public safety, and neighborhood programs. Let's prepare smartly for the world spotlight by keeping that revenue here in LA. Thank you for your consideration.
Good morning. My name is Leonardo Cablayan. I'm on the board of the Crenshaw Chamber of Commerce. And short-term rentals bring visitors to neighborhoods that hotels ignore. That means more customers for our local shops, our restaurants, creating more opportunity for local jobs and fueling more minority-owned businesses. Expanding the short-term rental ordinance helps circulate money locally instead of letting it leave our city to corporate hotel companies. Let's give small businesses a fair shot by saying yes to smarter policy. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. I'm Jesse de la Cruz, founder and executive director of Urbano Strategies, and I'm before you today because we have something important at stake in our community in South LA. The talk of the town has been our city budget, and it has left us at a deficit. As LA prepares to host the Super Bowl, the World Cup, and the Olympics, we have to make sure every community, not just the hotel zone, benefits. Short-term rental give our neighborhoods a chance to share in this prosperity. Saving our city services is about protecting our communities. If our city services are vital, then funding it must be non-negotiable. Without this plan, the lights go out in our streets, in our libraries, and in our schools. So remember this, protect our pay or we all pay. Support the vacation rental revenue plan. Thank you.
I said on number 6, I want to say about sensors that Del Monte was an author about directed energy about sensors at Honeywell. That's all I want to say. I'm moving on to public comment.
1 minute for general public comment. Go ahead.
Extremely low frequencies, which Del Monte talks about, can penetrate mountains and oceans due to the physics of their propagation, even in their unweaponized form. Virtually nothing, and we mean nothing, can stop them if used as a weapon. By the way, I said that I would talk about what it feels like to be shocked, electrocuted by directed energy. Actually, it's shocking, but my life is worse than that, the pain. And my friend Renee Pittman writes about something that you think the CIA has no control over. Her son-in-law said that he likes the twat, the vagina of his new baby. And she believes that this is CIA because the CIA can make pedophiles of her son-in-law. You think this is unbelievable? Read her book. Renee Pittman, thank you.
Mi nombre es Antonio Martínez.
My name is Antonio Martínez, and I'm going to give a public general comment.
Y estoy aquí como representante de Poder Colectivo Comunitario.
And I'm here representing Poder Colectivo Comunitario.
Como alguien que escucha a mis vecinas y vecinos y conoce sus necesidades cada día.
As someone who listens to their neighbors and knows their needs every day.
Estoy aquí para decir que ULA sí está funcionando.
I'm here to say that ULA is actually working.
Pero los retrasos y las implementaciones inconsistentes por parte de la ciudad la están frenando.
But the delays and the inconsistencies on behalf of the city are affecting the way it functions.
Y esos retrasos afectan a familias reales que están esperando ayuda.
And those delays affect real families that are waiting for the help.
Estamos aquí para asegurar que Los Ángeles no sea solo una ciudad para los ricos.
We're here to say to support the idea of Los Angeles not being only a city for the rich people.
Sino un lugar donde las familias trabajadoras, las personas mayores y los emigrantes sean escuchados.
But a city for working people, seniors, and immigrants to be heard.
Y las comunidades de bajos ingresos puedan vivir con dignidad.
And low-income families should be able to live with dignity.
Thank you.
Muy buenos días. Mi nombre es Eva García.
Good morning. My name is Era Garcia.
Vengo con Colectivo Poder Comunitario
I'm here with Colectivo Poder Comunitario.
y estoy aquí para hablar del comentario general,
I'm here to give a general public comment
para decirles y recordarles que necesitamos proteger a ULA.
to tell you and remind you that we need to protect ULA.
Al caminar por la vida,
When we walk in life,
cada lucha que hacemos siempre tenemos trabas.
on every fight, we have things that block us.
Con ULA luchamos para que llevara a ganarse por un voto democrático.
With ULA, we fight to be able to win with a democratic vote,
Donde los ricos están pagando impuestos.
where the rich are paying taxes.
Y ahora dicen que ULA no funciona,
And now they say that ULA doesn't work
porque ellos lo están pagando.
because they are paying for that.
Se ganó la medida A y nosotros la estamos pagando en el condado.
Measure A passed, and we're paying for that in the county.
Y nadie ha dicho que no funciona,
And no one has said that it doesn't work
porque la pagamos nosotros, la comunidad.
because we pay for it, the community
De resistencia.
that resists.
Que no lloren y por favor protejan a ULA. Gracias.
Please don't cry and protect ULA.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Kozak. I would first like to thank Councilmember Hugo Soto Martinez of my District 13 for having the courage to push for new regulations prohibiting LAPD from using kinetic energy projectiles, chemical agents against us peaceful protesters and journalists. So for that, I thank you sincerely. Not looking, but that's okay. I truly hope that the rest of you decide to do the right thing and vote in support of these proposed regulations when that time comes here. I find it interesting that Chief McDonald is already raising concerns that this preliminary injunction could, quote, prevent LAPD from addressing people intent on unlawful and violent behavior, and that, quote, the risk of harm to everyone involved increases substantially. If LAPD officers are not able to distinguish the difference between violent behavior and peaceful protests, maybe they need better leadership and better training, which is why I'm calling on all of you to remove Chief McDonald. We need a 2/3 vote. Thank you.
Good afternoon. What would you like to speak to?
General public comment.
Okay, so you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Good morning, council members. My name is Lauren Robles, and I'm here today in strong support of the TGI Wellness and Equity Initiative, a necessary investment in TGI-led and TGI-serving community-based organizations. Through my work with the Trans-Latinal Coalition, I have seen and experienced the first-hand barriers that our community faces in accessing housing, healthcare, and safety. This initiative represents a vital step towards addressing those inequities and ensuring that our city invests in community-driven solutions. I respectfully urge the council to support this initiative and affirm the city's commitment to equity, safety, and inclusion for all Angelenos. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Haley Coe, speaking on behalf of the Right Way Foundation. Community programs are the heart of Los Angeles, mentoring kids, preventing homelessness, and keeping families stable. But those programs can't survive on goodwill alone. They need funding. By responsibly expanding short-term rentals, we can generate ongoing revenue to sustain these efforts. This isn't about more tourists, it's about keeping the social fabric of our neighborhoods intact. Thank you for your time.
Good afternoon. What would you like to speak to?
Greetings, Council. General public comment, please.
So you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
First of all, I would like to thank Councilman Soto Martinez for introducing legislation preventing LAPD from using crowd control weapons against peaceful protesters and journalists. The fact that this body even has to introduce an ordinance like this should tell you everything you need to know. And that is that the fish stinks from the head. Chief Jim McDonald is not fit for the position as police chief. Chief Jim McDonald and LAPD have engaged in a campaign of intimidation, assaults, and arrests of peaceful protesters and press since June, and it is unacceptable. LAPD even tear-gassed and brutally assaulted Dodger fans after their World Series win. He is also being influenced by the Trump administration on LAPD personnel decisions, as reported by the LA Times on October 11th. Why is Chief McDonald answering to the Trump administration on anything? His oath isn't to the Trump administration, it is to the Constitution and to protect and serve the people of Los Angeles. Chief McDonald must go. Please remove Chief Jim McDonald from his position as LAPD Police Chief with a 2/3 vote. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Alexandra Barron, and this is the second time that I've taken off of work to come address you all. I really appreciate that you're giving me your attention right now. Gotta say, it does feel like you're not giving equal amounts of attention to everybody who takes time off to come here and speak. Why I'm here is because I don't think that my local police force should be brutalizing me and my children. I don't think that my neighbors should be scared of people who apparently signed up to serve our communities. No, eye contact, we're all gonna look at me. You're getting paid for this. I'm not. So we're gonna maintain it, thank you. Why do we have somebody in a position of power that doesn't seem to have basic human empathy? I'm a mother to sons, and I don't think that any mom would want their son to do what Chief McDonald is doing to the people in his city right now. Why are we having to institute rules asking our local police to not hurt us? Do I look like a threat? I don't, because I'm not. I'm a concerned citizen, a mother, I work full time, and I took off time to be here, and I appreciate you listening. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Juliet Wong, and I'm the training specialist at the Trans Latino Coalition. I'm here in strong support of the TGI Wellness and Equity Initiative, a $4 million investment in TGI-led and TGI-serving organizations. I want to start with thanking Councilmember Hernandez and Hutt for their proclamation supporting TGI Awareness Month. I also want to urge the Council to continue the fight and go further by supporting the TGI community through the budget. At the Coalition, I work with a lot of TGI folks who are unhoused, and even though TGI people are disproportionately unhoused, only 2 out of 182 shelters in all of Los Angeles County are open specifically to TGI people. I've talked to many of my TGI clients who said they're discriminated or attacked in general shelters because of their identity, and only 20% of shelters in LA have received TGI 101 training. Examples like these are why it's so important to fund TGI-led and TGI-serving organizations LA through the TGI Wellness and Equity Initiative. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon, council members. My name is Kate Gonzalez, and I reside in the District 10. I'm here to speak in support of the TGI Wellness and Equity Initiative for $4 million investment in TGI-led and TGI-serving community-based organizations. The Trans Latina Coalition and community members have asked the City of Los Angeles to make meaningful investments in the lives of trans, gender-expansive, and intersex people throughout the city. The TGI community has long faced criminalization and discrimination, and now more than ever, in the light of escalating federal administration's attacks on our community rights to gender-affirming care and fundamental freedoms, it is essential that we raise awareness and stand in solidarity. As the local and state and national levels, TGI people continue to experience disproportionate rates of homelessness, violence, and lack of access to essential services. Funding TGI-led and TGI-serving organizations to care for our community is vital to advance equity and align with city initiatives towards more inclusive Los Angeles. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker.
My name is Maya Daniels. My pronouns are they, them, and I'm the local policy initiatives organizer for the Trans Latina Coalition. Thank you to council members Hernandez and Hutt for publicly recognizing Trans Awareness Month. Thank you also to council members Soto, Martinez, and Park for seconding. I truly do appreciate the solidarity and allyship that you model for everyone around you. Anytime that our community is uplifted for their contributions, fights against negative attacks and hate speech. Again, if you don't do anything for the trans, gender expansive, and intersex people within this federal administration, please pass the TGI Wellness and Equity Initiative. Fund the organizations that hold the political will to protect our trans and immigrant families. Do it now so that we can swiftly implement sustainable avenues to provide life-altering services and programs. As the federal government cuts funding for programs like EBT and SNAP benefits and homelessness prevention services. Allow us a chance to protect our people. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jared Farrell with the Save Our Services Coalition, and I'm really here today to urge fiscal responsibility. We're facing a major revenue shortfall, and yet we're leaving millions on the table by over-restricting short-term rentals. Cities around the world, like San Diego and Austin, are using smart regulations to capture tax revenue while maintaining neighborhood balance. We can do the same. Let's make policy based on numbers, not fear, and use this income to strengthen Los Angeles for everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That concludes public comment for today's meeting. Madam Clerk, what's before us? No, you don't disrupt the meeting. Madam Clerk, what's before us?
Mr. President, item number 6 is next, and that was called special for Mr. Price.
Mr.
Item
Price is
6.
going to recuse.
Members of the public comment has been closed. We need to finish the rest of the items. So if you continue to disrupt the meeting, then you may be subject to Rule 7, Rule 12. All right. So the person in the black shirt in the center aisle, please do not continue to disrupt this meeting. This is your individualized warning.
All right.
Okay, so again, everybody who's yelling out, that includes the woman in the black baseball jacket on the left and the brown hat, please do not disrupt this meeting.
All right, Madam Clerk. Mr. Price is recused, so item 6 is before us. Let's open the roll, close the roll, tabulate the vote.
11 ayes.
All right, what's next?
Council has motions for posting a referral.
They're posted and referred.
That clears the desk, sir.
All right. Mr. City Attorney, there are 2 people yelling that we order removed. Yes, we're ordering them removed. We do.
You are disgraces to the city of LA.
Okay, members of the public, we are about to move on to adjourning motions. So, and I believe the council president has ordered the 2 members of the public who were previously warned excluded from the meeting. So please exit so we can move on to adjourning motions. Thank you.
You will all lose your seats next year, especially you, Dawson. You will be re-elected. You're going to be re-elected.
Okay, the person in purple, this is your first and only formal warning near the center of the aisle. Please do not disrupt the rest of this meeting. We're trying to move on to adjourning motions. Mr. Candido, this is your first and formal, yes, hello, thank you for acknowledging it. Again, we're trying to move on to the adjourning motions part of the meeting. I understand that there are more people who'd like to speak, but we're past that. Public comment has been closed. So if you are not here for adjourning motions, or if you'd like,
At Mr. Candido's request, I'm ordering him excluded from this meeting pursuant to Rule 7. We'll see you next time, Mr. Candido.
Shame on you, sir. That's the second time those poor people were there, and all they wanted to do was be heard. And what did you do? You forgot what it was like back for African Americans and Latinos back 30, 40 years ago, when we had no voice. And yet you, sir, you step on their voice. You take away their voice. That's what community is. You can silence some of us.
Isn't this person already removed with the beige beanie who was allowed to speak actually and no one interrupted her while she was speaking? That person?